Okay, so congratulations and welcome aboard, Paula and Jenna. Thank you so much for taking your time to get to know our lovely angels. We call them angels here in QVA. They are actually our angels in real life. So thank you so much. And yeah, we will be doing a group interview today. We have Bernard, Michelle, Jay, and Emily that you can talk to. So each question, this is like a round robin style interview. So each question will be answered by them individually, and it goes on your second questions as well. So before we get started, would love to know you more, Paula and Jenna. We would appreciate if you can share a bit of yourself and your business background, please.
Jenna, you go.
No, you go.
No, you go. I insist.
Okay, my name's Jenna. I live in Dunedin, New Zealand, which is in the South Island. I have my background started with group fitness in the fitness industry, and then that was about 17 years, and Paula and I connected about 7-8 years ago with another business, and we have worked together ever since. I teach yoga, and I practice yoga, and I also play football, and I have a puppy, a miniature schnauzer.
Nice, Jenna. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So I am Paula. I originate from South Africa. I've been in New Zealand for the last 15 years, and I've got 3 lovely kids, 2 cats, and a husband. That's it. That's me. I'm joking. Jenna and I connected through another journey, another business that I had prior to Manage My Marketing, and we had a lot of work around telemarketing. We've quite streamlined our niche market, our clients. So we've done this for the last eight years or so. We understand who it is that we need to meet. We understand the sales processes, etc., etc., etc. I come from a sales industry. I've been in the sales industry for 30 odd years. And yeah, started Manage My Marketing 3 years ago. So there's 3 main stakeholders in Manage My Marketing. It's myself, Jenna, and a guy called Kirby. So I am in Wellington in New Zealand. Jenna, like she said, is in Dunedin, and then Kirby is in Melbourne in Australia. And that's the story. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, lovely ladies. All right, so before we get started, we're just wondering what would be the task that you want the VA to focus on for you?
Jenna, do you want to start?
Yeah. Okay, so we require someone who can find or build a contact list to call to try and get sales appointments for websites. And also that would include creating the appointment for Paula to go and go out to see, to sell the website to, but also follow up if it wasn't a sale on the day in the appointment, so keep in contact with that person and try and make it a sale further on down the track.
I think just one little part that you've missed was, apart from building the list, setting the appointment, is the confirmation of the appointment the day before.
Yeah.
That's quite crucial in our life and in the industry that we often deal in. The prospective clients do get busy and they just forget about the appointment, and then I show up and basically it's a waste of my time. So it is physical appointments often. From time to time it could be online appointments as well. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing, and good to know more about you, lovely ladies. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started with all your questions. Feel free to ask now. We have Bernard, Michelle, Jay, and Emily. So I'll just stay on the Zoom. I'll turn up my video and we'll get back to you once you're done with your interview, with your questions. All right.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Good luck, ladies.
Thank you. Jenna?
Yeah. Okay. So
I feel so, Jenna, just if I can just jump in here, I feel like you should be the lead in asking the questions. This is very much a role that you fulfilled for many years. You know the inside and outs, and I add value as we go. Is that okay?
yeah. Okay. So perhaps we need to start with learning a bit about each of you, because
Yeah.
we are really customer service focused and connection focused. So it's really important for us to from our side to be a team. So we really want to be a team. So we'd like a relationship with you, a professional relationship, but also we need to be confident that you know, that you're able to really connect with the people that we engage or you're going to engage. Yeah. So it'd be cool to find out a bit about each of you.
Bernard, maybe I don't know.
Yes.
Bernard is first,
Okay.
and then it's Michelle, and then it's Jay, and then is it Emily? Yeah. Okay. Maybe we start with Bernard. Is that okay?
You may go ahead and start, Mitch. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Michelle Amante. You can call me Mitch. So I already graduated in college. I took up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, and also I'm a licensed professional teacher. So, all right, at this very moment, I'm not teaching in school. I'm a quantum virtual assistant, and also, apart from that, I have 4 years experience teaching English to students from Korea, Japan, and China. And also, I'm a real estate virtual assistant for 2 to 3 years, I think. And for the customer service, I have experienced 2 years. Inbound and outbound call. I'm also a content writer, a graphic designer, and right at this very moment, I have one client here in Quantum Virtual Assistant, and they are from Australia. So I've been working for them for 4 hours a day.
But 4 hours. Okay. Good. Thank you, Mitch, for
Thank
sharing.
you.
Perfect.
All right. So, hi everyone. My name is Jay. So, I'm 25 years old. I graduated as Bachelor of Elementary Education as well, and now a licensed professional teacher. And I was a customer representative before for 2 years, almost 3 years. And we are receiving and making phone calls, setting appointments. And by the way, I am currently working with a client right now at Quantum Virtual company. So I am making phone calls with her, doing appointments, setting appointments, social media management, lead generation, and email marketing. That's all. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Jane.
Alright. So I believe I will be the next one. So hello, hello Jenna, hello Paula. I just want to introduce myself first. So my name is Bernard. I am at 20 years old. So I am a senior high school graduate. And I took up STEM pre-engineering architecture science. So I just want to give you a brief background to my career experience. So before I started my career as a virtual assistant, I started my career as a technical support representative in one of the telco accounts, and also have an experience in cold calling. It's an outbound call, which we set up an appointment to our client. So we'll be the one to manage also the schedule of our clients. So right now I am working as a virtual assistant or general virtual assistant here in Quantum, and also outside Quantum. I have clients back then when I was still not working here in Quantum. So we usually manage their social media accounts, set up an appointment through DMs and through cold calling. So yeah, I am really experienced in phone calls and also in managing their social media accounts of our clients so that we can scale the business of our clients. So that's all.
Thank you, Bernard.
Thank you.
You're very much welcome.
Hi, Jenna and Paula. Can you hear me now?
Oh,
A little
it's
bit
not very
scratchy.
clear. Yeah.
Yes. So,
Let,
can you hear me
let's
better?
try. It's a bit scratchy, but let's try.
Just give me a minute here.
I think whilst we're waiting for Emily, the first question that I would have and like to hear from all of you is, how would you go about to build a contact list? It's quite important that I'd understand how you would go about. I'm more than happy to tell you who our ideal client is, but I'd like to hear from you how you have been looking for and researching to build lists.
Hello.
Oh, that's much better, Emily.
Yes, thank you. So, hi, Jen and Paula. Let me introduce myself. My name is Emily Sanika. You can call me M. I took up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English, and I have almost 3 years customer service experience as well. I've been in a technical support, email, chat. I'm very passionate when it comes to calling to people, like connecting to people. That's where I excel most. And I have experience with a cold calling as well. And I work here at Quantum Virtual Assistant for some time. And we do lead generation, appointment setting, and we have a lot of things to do as well, and tools that we know, like for example, the Canva and all the things that are necessary for, especially for your business. And since you've mentioned earlier, Paula, that regarding the list, we have actually a tool that we use in creating a lead, or like having our contacts to call. That's more easier for us if our client will provide us a particular list where we can call and set appointment for them as well. So yeah, I think that's all for me.
I didn't quite understand that, Emily. Sorry. How do you just expand it again? How do you build contact lists?
We actually have a list, or hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, we message people, and we have a tool that we use to have our contact list. But before, with my previous client, she already provided me a list where I can call this particular people. We are more into calling to people, calling clients.
And what is your success rate? Let's say if you call 100 clients, what is your success rate from that?
I'm sorry, Paula, you're cutting in and out.
I'm saying, what is your success rate? So let's say you call 100 people.
Mm-hmm.
What is your success rate to set successful appointments from those 100 people?
First of all, we have to build connection, build rapport to our clients before jumping to our specific, what we need or what we want from our client. It is also normal that we get objections, but that's pretty normal. And we just have to address that one calmly and provide them the correct needed information. We will explain to them, and we will ask questions first why they will say no to you, so that maybe the next time around they will literally say yes to your request or to the thing that you need for them. so that you can get an appointment.
Okay, rightio. Jenna?
Okay. Who would like to answer that question? So maybe we'll go back to Michelle. Mish? How would you build a list, Mish? A contact list?
Yes, so when building a list, I think I will be researching more on the prospects, especially in Facebook and like LinkedIn, where I can find prospects that really need to enhance their marketing skills, because as what I've learned here in your website, you're really good in digital growth. So maybe I will be looking on prospects who have, or maybe I will be looking on business owners or coaches that really need to scale their businesses as well as their digital marketing skills. So yes, we can join groups of entrepreneurs around the world so we can really get list or prospects, and we can include that in our lead so we can call them and hoping that we can have an appointment for them.
Okay, good. And your conversion rate, Mish, if you can tell me, what would your conversion rate be based on?
Conversion?
Yeah, so from, let's say you've spoken to 100 people, what is your conversion rate to convert those that you cold call and actually convert into appointments?
Yes. If I will be handling cold calling to those leads, I mean, they have their pages, right? And then for sure that they have their telephone numbers or phone numbers to be called at. So by calling on their numbers, if they will be answering their calls, then I will give them just a short conversation, having the bio of our company, and then if they're interested, then we can send them a short information. Yeah, a short information, like it can be on their chat, on their pages, and if they are really interested, then I can send them to you. So um by setting appointments.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Okay. Jay?
All right, so
How-
hello again.
Hello.
For me, based on my experience, we are creating those contact lists through social media by implementing webinars, by offering freebies or free gifts through DMing or posting in the social media like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or YouTube. Yeah, so from those posting webinars, those who registered from the webinars, after the webinar, we usually contact them cold calling and offer any freebies. And after that, once we have the call list, yeah, I usually call them and offer a free coaching session.
Sorry, is this what you currently do in your employed work?
Yes. So we
Okay.
are getting those leads from implementing webinars, offering free
Okay.
gifts.
So are you saying that's what you would do for us?
Yeah,
Implement webinars?
webinars, freebies, DMing people. Yeah, the most important thing here is posting in social media and DMing people. And webinars is one of the keys.
Okay. Anything
Right.
to add, Paula? Oh, go, Bernard. Yeah.
Yeah. So for my experience for the contact list, actually, for my experience when I had a cold calling, we have a tool that we have a lot of lists or leads that we need to contact. So there is a number, already a number that we can contact the leads. And also, if the lead generation is included on the task, we can also do that one using through DM in social media, going on a lot of pages that is related on your niche. So we will search that one on on different pages, and also we can on that pages we can post quality contents that we can engage a lot of prospects, and through their comments we can contact them. And first we have to what do you mean with this one, we have to sort if they are eligible for the niche that you had by um searching on their profile. And after that one we can do the DM if if social media is included, or social media lead generation is included on the task or on your business. So that's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Naomi, I think I just need to quickly hop in and just get a bit of clarity. Not sure if our need and what we were wanting translated quite clearly. Gina, don't know if you feel the same way. So what we need, so Manage My Marketing, we are a marketing company. What we are needing is someone who can do telemarketing for us. Okay, so the conversations that Jenna and I had with Jason coming through this process is we're looking for a telemarketer, someone who can create lists, and then who can create at least 5 quality appointments for me per week. Okay. Most of those appointments will be based in and around Wellington and or on Zoom, but it's only in New Zealand. Okay. And the telemarketing is for people who would be interested in either rebuilding a website or have a new website. Okay, those two bits and pieces. So that's what we're after. We're after someone who can replace basically what Jenna used to do. This used to be part and parcel of what Jenna used to do. Doing the research, finding prospects, and then setting appointments for me to go out and see clients. So are we on track with that particular need, Naomi?
All right. So you wanted someone to do telemarketing. Are you able to provide the call list for them to call? Do you have a specific call list?
So Jason recommended that the telemarketer will make up their own list. He explained that it would be best if they make up their own list.
All right. So with regards to telemarketing and getting lead generation, what we do is organically. So once we posted content, quality content, and all of your social media account, that's where we get those leads. But we mostly do it through DM. Because
direct marketing.
Yeah, direct marketing. If we will be creating a list, it should coming from, like Jay said, they attended your webinars, or you have your free offers where we can build their emails and contact list. That's what we get the leads from. So if you don't have existing list as of the moment, so what we can do is to start from, building those contact lists and email lists through freebies or free offers and webinars if we have webinars. If none, then we can go through omnipresence by posting qualified contents. Good contents to all of your social media accounts. So we can both use Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to get those prospect lines.
So we've got a bit of a problem here. we have got a bit of a problem here.
Mm.
We are a marketing agency. We run our own social media, and it's very much targeted on a monthly basis, and it's something that we do in-house, obviously. We do not offer webinars at all. We can offer freebies like 10 ways why you would need a new website, or 10 things you can do to up your search engine optimization, or 5 tips of how to build your social media platform, etc., etc. But so I guess, I don't know if there was maybe a misunderstanding in the process, Jenna, with Jason, that you and I did, but what we need is a telemarketer that would be able to go out and create a list, whether it is through research on social media themselves, whether it is through just yellow pages or something like that, or different associations or businesses in different areas, but they would create those lists themselves and then harvest those lists in order to create appointments and do appointment setting for me. Is this gonna be doable or not?
Yeah, the angels can definitely look on pages or Google's to search for their phone numbers and email address that is related to your niche or your prospect clients. They can definitely do that. And one other option is, connecting with your community on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and to get those phone numbers and email.
Okay.
What we're looking for, though, is external to our community on Facebook. So we want prospects that have never heard of us before, that look like, according to their social media profiles, according to the online presence, that they need our services because their website's not up to scratch, or they don't have a website, they've just got a social media page. So these aren't people that are already connected to our social media, our online presence community. We're trying to draw in new leads, new prospects to be able to offer and sell our services and create appointments from that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. We have a group or Facebook group with Jason, the online coaches and consultant Facebook groups. That's actually our pool where we get our leads, new leads. So we search for new leads from there and invite them to our private groups, our clients' private groups.
Okay. We can also have further conversations around where and how to find go and hunt for leads, but lead generation and building a list is really an important part, and this is the gap that we're trying to fill. Jenna and I simply no longer have the time to actually fill this, and we filled it for 7 or 8 years ourselves. So that is quite key, that whoever comes on board can actually go and find prospects. It's to be very honest with you, Wellington is a small place. There's only about a population of 350,000 people in Wellington, but the benefit is, apart from the government that sits in Wellington, about 90% of the population here has got their own business. And our ideal target market is a business owner who's been in business for 3 to 4 years or longer, but at least 3 to 4 years. And the reason is, when they started their business, they would have built a website, and it would have been a cheap and nasty website, something built on Wix, something really not pristine, with a lot of limitations. And 3 years or 4 years down the track, they know what they really want to do, and they understand what their business should look like, and they might feel embarrassed by now about their original website. So that's where we come in. As a marketing agency, we actually focus on digital marketing, things like search engine optimization, things like Google Ads, but it's building pristine websites. That's what we do. And our market range is really, a website is really anything between $3,000 to $5,000 So it's a business that's well established by now. They understand what they want to do. They feel embarrassed potentially about their old website. They need a new website, or they've been in business by now long enough to know that they're going to remain in business, and they realize why they need to have an online presence. Those are the kind of businesses that I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to a brand new business that's got $5 to his name and really trying to save money to try and get his business going. We need to speak to the next level of businesses. So apart from the ones that's huge companies, not interested in those either, it's really smaller businesses. Most of the businesses in New Zealand has got less than 20 employees in any way. It's very rare that you'll find them with bigger kind of businesses, but they'll have around about 5 to 6 employees in the business, and that's who I need to speak to. Jenna, you want to add to that?
Yeah, so the role is also involving educating these people why they need to up their game with their online presence and sell the benefits of getting a decent website. And then they, by the end of the phone call, they should be convinced that they need a new website, they need to improve their online presence, and then that's when the appointment occurs, the setup of appointment to meet with Paula, and Paula will hopefully sign them up with a website.
But yeah, so there's a lot of qualifying these kind of leads. Like I said to Jason, I need at least 5 appointments a week. Only five solid, good appointments. By the time that I show up, they need to know why I'm there, A. B, they need to understand why I'm there, and C, they have got the need. You've identified that they've got the need, and they understand that they've got the need for a new website. So that's what we're looking for. Yeah,
sorry, when Paula says solid lead as well, included in that is the right person to talk to. So not an employee, not the gatekeeper who does reception. It has to be the business owner, the director, the managing director, the owner of the business.
Yeah.
So that's where also research comes in, to find a business, to dig around in the company's office to see who the business is, who's running the business, the director, and yes, sometimes you can find that on an existing website, but it's about that background research to really find a quality appointment, to generate a quality appointment.
Okay. Well,
so that does this still align with what we are interviewing today and how we're interviewing today?
Yeah, definitely. So I wonder if the angels can support themselves in what Jenna and Paula needs. What do you think you can do for them, guys?
Does someone want to start? Mish?
That would be great.
Michelle?
Yeah, well, for me, I would really exert more effort in finding the leads that you want, and I'll be exerting effort on getting a minimum, is it maximum? A maximum of 5 appointments per week.
Minimum of 5.
Minimum.
Minimum of 5. I need 5 appointments a week, and it's all because it's a numbers game. If you phone 100 people, 1 will say yes. So if I show up, I've got 5 appointments, I show up, 1 is going to say yes. Yep.
Yeah, praying.
It's doable. Ask Jenna. She's done it for years.
Okay. All right. How about you, Jay?
Yeah, for me, to be honest, this is very new for me because your niche is very different from my clients before. So yeah, we need to exert more effort for this one. So since you are not providing us the least contact list, then I think we can create those lists from social media. So again, from Jason's account, since you mentioned that these people should not be connected to you, right? So I can get those contact lists from LinkedIn, any social medias or websites that we can get those lists. So I am willing to learn as well.
I like that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jen.
All
Werner?
right. All right. So one thing that I can offer is really my commitment, my 100% commitment to learn about this one, because actually for me, it's actually the same thing. It's actually new for me. But one thing that I can share is I am really quick to pick up all the informations that you'll be getting to me or you'll be providing to me so that I can pick up or um, I can manage my task efficiently and effectively, because this lead generation is sometimes it's quite hard or challenging, but I really love challenge, so yeah. And if you're looking for someone who loves to be challenged, and I believe that I am really very perfect candidate for that one. So yeah, for all my experience, what I can see or what I can offer is that I am really good communicator. So I can turn around the table to my I can turn around the table by doing DMs to the customer or doing cold calling. So yeah, I believe that's all.
Thank you.
Good. Cold calling is always hard. I hate it. I run away. Don't do it. I refuse. Hey, Jenna.
Emily, your turn. Right there.
Just having a bit of technical
sorry.
issues. You're on mute, Emily.
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, for me, since you've mentioned earlier, Paula, that you will not be providing us the leads to contact, then as long as we have given the task, or like we, as a VA, one thing that we really need, or what we want, is we have to satisfy our clients. We provide them the needs that they we provide them the things that they need to help their business grow and prosper as well. And I don't have any problems with researching or learning something new and moving out from our comfort zone where we can learn new things as well from you guys. And for the customer service experience, you can count on me as well on that one. I have experience with cold calling. I can actually convert the cold leads to a positive one, and they can go and book an appointment for you as well. So yeah, that's it, Paula.
Thank you, Emily.
Thank you, Emily.
You're welcome.
Good. Jenna, anything else?
Well, the good thing is what we've heard so far is you're all well experienced with social media. So it sounds like finding the leads wouldn't be too much of a problem. You obviously know how to navigate your way around social media and, platforms like Facebook and LinkedIn and Google. So that's really good.
Yeah. I think what I need to understand, Naomi, I can't pronounce your name correctly. How do you pronounce this?
Noemi.
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 Yeah, Noemi.
Sorry, I'm speaking another language.
Okay.
What is the process from here? How do we move forward from here?
Okay. All right. So just to give you a heads up, our VAs were trained on Jason's system. So they all know about omnipresent social media. So lead generation is actually one of their tasks and appointment setting. So if you wanted to collaborate with you've chosen VA, it would be helpful if to share as well your processes and your strategy, so that they would know more about your business. Can you hear me? All right, so the next step is, of course, for you to announce who you wanted to work with. I can let you decide now, or I can let you sleep on it before you decide who you wanted to work with. I can also share to you the recordings, so you can just simply review it before letting us know.
I think Jenna and I do need to have a good discussion and just brainstorm and take it from there.
Okay, perfect. So kindly drop your email, please, Janet and Paula, so I can send it to your email. And then as soon as you've decided the person that you wanted to work with, just mention the name on the chat, and we will go ahead and schedule our onboarding call after that.
Okay.
All
Good.
right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you. Nice to meet
Thanks,
you all.
Naomi.
All right. We'll wait for your announcement.
Thank you, Ms. Noemi.
Thank you and have a great
Thank you.
day. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.